Welcome back. I'm Di, and today I'm bringing you what's on my radar for the month of November. So the first book that I am currently listening to on audiobook is Nosferatu by Joe Hill. This is my first book by Joe Hill. I am enjoying the story quite a bit. Listening to it though is kind of a different animal. There is quite a bit of vulgar language, which I'm not enjoying hearing, but it wasn't so prominent until the most recent section that I listened to this morning, so I think I will continue listening and see how I feel about it. I'm about 46% of the way done. If the audiobook continues to bother me, then I think I'm going to switch to an ebook copy instead. The next book that I'm currently reading is The Impaler by Gregory Funaro. This is the second book in the Sam Markham series. This follows a serial killer who likes to impale people. I am about 21% of the way done with this, and I'm looking forward to seeing how our case wraps up. The next book I plan on finishing this month is Edgewise by Graham Masterton. This was a group buddy read with Bookworm's Buddy in October, and I just didn't finish it in the month. This book follows our main character Lily, who is divorced and has custody of her two children. At the beginning of the book, her children are kidnapped, and as time goes by, there are no leads. She doesn't know where they are, and she starts to become desperate. She makes the acquaintance of George Ironwalker, who tells her that he can help her by calling on the spirit of the Wendigo. The Wendigo is a Native American spirit, and if the Wendigo decides to help her, the Wendigo will expect some kind of payment in return. So Lily, in her desperation, agrees to this arrangement, and our story takes off from there. Though I do find the storyline interesting and things are really starting to happen right now, I just did not get through the book as fast as I thought I was going to, but I am looking forward to completing it this month. Those are all of the books that I have currently going on right now. Of course, there are others that I am interested in and am looking at to pick up should I finish those 4 books during the month. The first of those books is Armada by Ernest Cline. I have not read an Ernest Cline book yet, so I am going into this as a brand new reader of his books. I received this for review from Blogging for Books. I have heard very mixed reviews on this book in particular, but I think I will enjoy this book because I do enjoy video games and I do enjoy things from the 80s. The next book I have might need to go back to the library, so I may not even have the option to read it this month, but that book is A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. This I am anticipating quite a bit because I do enjoy the whole Beauty and the Beast story, and this book is a retelling of that story. But on the other hand, I'm kind of okay with not reading it yet because it is the first book in a series, and I tend not to like to read series until they're almost all out or completely out. So I'm going to just let the universe decide whether or not I read that one. The next book I'm looking at is Stitching Snow by R.C. Lewis. This might also need to go back to the library, but I did find out that Hoopla has an ebook copy available to borrow, and so even if it does need to go back to the library and I do want to read it, I can read an ebook copy from Hoopla. This book is a sci-fi retelling of Snow White. The next book I just recently put on my radar because I saw Shannon from Leaning Lights talking about it as being a book club pick of the month for her Goodreads group, Books with Friends, and that is Red Rising by Pierce Brown. This copy I just happened to pick up from my local little free library, and that really made me interested in joining the group read that's happening at the end of November. The last book I have on my radar for this month is an audiobook, and that is Beauty Queens by Libba Bray. This is one of the November Selects audiobooks from Scribd, and I am always on the lookout for an audiobook because I do like to listen to them while I am getting ready in the morning. This book is about some teen beauty pageant contestants whose plane crashes on a mysterious island. I think it has some survival elements to it, and it should be a pretty interesting listen. As of right now, those are all the books that I have on my radar for the month of November. Let me know if you've read any of these books or if you plan on joining in on that group read along of Red Rising at the end of this month. I will go ahead and link the Goodreads group page down below so that you can take a look at that. I hope you are all doing great, and until next time, take care and Smi-Le always.